Good morning. Good morning out there in the ethers and Facebook land and YouTube, and welcome in the sanctuary. Welcome to Unity of Palmyra, where we embrace a positive path for spiritual living, and we love you and accept you just as you are. Yay. So let's bring our energy and our attention to our time together today. So I'm going to invite you to close your eyes and to get comfortable in your seats, feeling your sit bones in the pews or in your chairs at home, your feet flat on the floor, and just imagine there is a cord or roots growing out of the bottoms of your feet, deep down into the earth, anchoring you to the earth. And as you inhale, you are bringing up the earth's energy through that cord or roots into your body as it travels up your feet, your ankles, calves, knees, thighs, into your root chakra, your sacral chakra, solar plexus, heart, throat, your third eye or brow center, and the crown of your head. And you might even notice a tingling sensation in the crown of your head as this energy comes up. And then feel that energy moving up out of your body into the ethers, anchoring into the divine. So as you inhale, you're bringing the energy up from the earth. And now, as you exhale, the energy is coming down from the divine, back into your head through your crown, down your chakra center, down your legs, down your feet, and back down into the earth. So it's like this loop that as you're inhaling, it's coming up from Mother, grounding you, and as you exhale, it's coming down from the divine, centering you and having you connected. So your breath is this continual loop of connection, feeling grounded, feeling connection with your breath, aligned with your breath. And just feel this energy moving through you as it grounds you and connects you. And brings our awareness and our attention to this time together. So, divine beloved, thank you. We deeply, deeply appreciate this time that we get to have together today. We thank you for this space. We thank you for one another. And so it is. And now I invite you all to stand and join us in our welcoming song.
We are holy, holy, holy. 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 We are
So join me in our vision and our mission statements. So here we go, our vision, centered in love. We embrace a positive path for spiritual living. And our mission, wherever we are. We provide a welcoming community that inspires and encourages all who gather here through the teaching, sharing, and practice of universal spiritual principles. So the way we practice those principles is by acknowledging where you are in your comfort level as we greet one another. So if you are open to being hugged, we'll bring it in. We love to hug. We're a bunch of huggers here. If you don't want to hug and just want a handshake, put your hand out and we'll acknowledge that and honor that. And if you don't want to be greeted at all or touched at all, just stay right where you are and we'll leave you be. Have fun. Okay, so a couple of announcements. Our prayer chaplains for today are Linda Longenecker in the sanctuary, and after the service she will be over here if you wish to visit with her for prayer requests. And then holding space for us at home is Charles Lee and Debbie LaTulip. Okay, Homecoming Sunday, next Sunday. So wear your favorite team or unity apparel. Reminder to sign up. Reminder to sign up for the Thanksgiving dinner. And Helene, if you would like to come up and share what you want to share.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Project.
I'm looking for one more person to serve as a service assistant. We have a little team, and it's just about, you get here at 10 o'clock before your one Sunday a month, and light the candles, and just check in with everybody to make sure everything's ready for service. So just one more, you have a little bit of time, just once a month is what we're looking for. So that's, that's the first announcement. The second announcement is see me after service, or you can email me or call me if you're interested in participating in the winter solstice ritual. A couple years ago, this program was shared with me, and I do it every year with my sisters, and it's really, really fun. It's a collection of songs and poetry and writings, and it's just nice and powerful and a good way to lead in to the winter season and stay to the spring. We'll see you again. So if you're interested in participating, as we need singers and we need some readers, and if you'd like to do that,
Blue Christmas sign up, which is out by Holy Grounds, and that's a lovely service, dinner, meal to honor those who have passed on. And it's really a very powerful and meaningful service. So if you're interested in that, please make sure you sign up for that outside of Holy Grounds. Linda, would you like to read the Daily Word?
Absolutely. Good morning again, everybody. Good morning. Our word for today is divine order. I live in harmony with divine order. Life is in constant motion, even if that motion is imperceptible to me. When I feel stuck in a place or impatient with my progress, I consider the gradual yet orderly pattern of the seasons as they change. The single golden leaf I notice one day will become part of a blaze of color just a few weeks later. The brisk chill in the morning air soon will lead to biting cold and snow. The first tender seedlings of spring will bring bright blooms and a verdant canopy, followed by the long, sultry days of summer. Little by little, one season turns into the next. My growth and understanding may happen in much the same way. Even if I don't notice changes day to day, my life is always in motion and in order. Of James, you see that faith was active along with his works, and faith was brought to completion by the works.
I am home, my family is here. I feel loved by the ones I hold so dear. And when my family needs me, I promise to be there. And when I need my family, I'm lifted up in prayer.
So now is the time in our service where we open up to holding space for those of us who have challenges or concerns that they would like to put into this beautiful circle that we have created here today. So I invite you to bring to mind any challenge or concern that you have and place it in this circle, knowing that our love, our support, our healing energy is going towards that care or concern. And knowing deep down that all truly is well, even if we can't understand it, but we know all truly is well, because we are divine as well as human. This is also the time where we invite you to put your joys and concerns, your joys and celebrations, into this circle as well, so that we can also hold the energy of celebration and deep appreciation for all that is going well in our lives. And we are truly more blessed than we tend to realize, because as humans we have this tendency to focus on our concerns and our doubts and our fears. But now this is the opportunity where we get to focus on all that we have to be appreciative of. Everything. We have a roof over our head. We have this beautiful space in which to worship. We have clothes on our back, food in our bellies, warmth, heat in the winter, and air in the summer, some of us. We have family who loves us. We have a community that we can rely on for support. And so, divine beloved, for this we are forever in deep appreciation for all that we have and all that we can share and all the support that we can lean on when we need to. Namaste.
The God in me beholds the God in you. Namaste. The God in me beholds the God in you. Namaste. You are beautiful. You are whole. You are beautiful. You are whole. I hope you never lose your sense of wonder. You get your fill to eat, but always keep that hunger. May you never take one single breath for granted. God forbid love ever leave you empty-handed. I hope you still feel small when you stand beside the ocean. Whenever one door closes, I hope one more opens. Promise me that you'll give faith the fighting chance. And when you get the choice to sit it out or dance, I hope you dance. I hope you dance. I hope you never feel those mountains in the distance, and never settle for the path of least resistance. Living might mean taking chances, but they're worth taking. Loving might be a mistake, but it's worth making. Don't let some helmet heart leave you bitter. When you come close to selling out, reconsider. Give the heavens above more than just a passing glance. And when you get the choice to sit it out or dance, I hope you dance. I hope you dance. I hope you dance. I hope you dance. I hope you still feel small when you stand beside the ocean. Whenever one door closes, I hope one more opens. Promise me that you'll give faith the fighting chance. And when you get the choice to sit it out or dance, dance. I hope you dance. I hope you dance. I hope you dance. I hope you
Time is a wheel in constant motion, always rolling us along. Tell me who wants to look back on their years and wonder where those years have gone.
Okay, I think I need to. I wasn't expecting to have this reaction. This song is very meaningful to me. From when my first husband passed, it was one of the songs that was a message for me to keep going. And I don't know why it's hitting me like this today, but it is. So just bear with me for a minute while I try and compose myself. Oh, goodness. Thanks. And I'm wearing makeup today, too, so, you know, really, really good. Okay. Whew. All right. So, last time I spoke, I shared about how we use dance as a spiritual practice. We explored dance as how it was part of the ancient way of life and ritual, how it was used as a moving, and is used today still, as a moving meditation, how you dance to get out of your head and into your body, and how you can dance to receive guidance or messages from spirit. So when I meditated on what I wanted to talk about today, I clearly heard, "Let dance lead." And I thought to myself, and what does that mean? Actually, I said something a little more colorful than that, but you can use your imagination. So that is what we're going to explore today, what it means to let dance lead. So the first thing that came to my mind is immediately the literal definition of letting dance lead, dancing more in your life. So again, I've spoken about dance also as a methodology and how I've been a dancer from the time I was 4 years old. So dance has always been an integral part of my life since I've studied it from 4, and I also taught ballet in college, and I teach belly dance as well as take belly dance classes. I am also now a certified natural rhythms conscious dance facilitator, an adult groove facilitator, a groove fit facilitator, and groove young at heart facilitator through the World Groove Movement, which is also in alignment with the work I do as a happiness mentor. So it was a natural fit for me. So with my work as a mentor, dance is the methodology that I take my clients through. So truly, dance is leading my life. And it's who I am and what I do and how I express myself through life. Pardon me again. The dance methodology is a way of living your life. The D is for discover. The A is for assimilate. The N is for nurture and nourish. The C is for calibrate. And the E is for expand and express. And of course, this methodology is not linear. It is cyclical. We are constantly going back and forth and back and forth. In fact, in my Facebook group that I have called the Goddess Club, we have a dance prompt every day. So Monday is discover. What are you open to discovering? Tuesday is what needs to assimilate to bring that discovery into your life. N is how will you nurture and nourish it? C is as you're moving along, what do you need to calibrate? What needs to course correct? What do you need to shift so that you're still in alignment and you stay on track towards what you want? And then Friday is all about the expansion and the expression. How are you expressing what you've discovered? How has it expanded you? So, now that I've gone off topic here, okay. What wants to be discovered in your life right now? Trust the first thing that comes into your mind. Whatever comes into your mind is perfect. Then, what would you need to assimilate to foster that discovery? So what beliefs would you need to let go of? What new beliefs or habits would you need to install And how would you choose to nurture and nourish it? How could you be more gentle with yourself through this process? Because we also know that we all have this tendency to take score too soon, and if we're not where we want to be, we beat ourselves up. Anybody else? Yeah, there you go. So how can you be gentle with yourself through this process? Giving yourself the love and the time to unlearn everything we've learned so that we can really be the creators that we came here to be. Then, what does your soul long for that could help you dance? Are you in communication with that divine spark that lives within you? Are you letting that spark speak to you and help you move through your life? And then, as you move through this dance, what needs to calibrate or course correct? This is the space for making the adjustments that keep you on course or in alignment with what you say you want to create through the discovery process. And finally, how does what you discover expand you? How does it wish to be expressed? So that's the literal aspect of it. And as you know, it's really, truly, literally leading my life between my work and my work as a dance instructor and group facilitator. So then the next definition that came to my mind is dance stands for joy or bliss. So letting your joy or your bliss lead you. Now for me, as I shared, dance is my joy and bliss. What is it for you? What lights you up? What can you do for hours on end and never be bored? And how can you incorporate more of that in your daily life? You know, we always put off what we want to do because we have this have to or responsibility to-do list, because we believe that they need to take priority over what lights us up. And in some cases, that is really true. But in other cases, it's not. So that's what you want to question. Is what I have to do really, really what I have to do? Can I delegate some of what I think I have to do and give it to someone else, making more time and space in my life for what lights me up? Does that sound scary to anybody to think about doing that? I know for me it did, because I was always, you want something done right, you got to do it yourself. Right? Yeah. You want something done right, you got to do it yourself. Or you go back over, you give something to one of the kids, for example, and they do it, and they didn't do it right, but you don't want to tell them they didn't do it right, so you just go back behind them and correct them. Hi. No, not you. Never you, dear. Never you. Your sisters, not you. You're welcome. So I am fortunate that I truly get to allow my pleasure to lead my life. And if you're in a vocation that is your pleasure, really feel the appreciation of that, because most are not able to let their bliss be their livelihood. But how can you bring more of what brings you joy into your day-to-day schedule? What would it take to do that? And are you willing to explore the possibilities around it? Are you open to discover how you could do that? Could you create some boundaries around your time that would allow you to experience more of your pleasures? What would those boundaries be? And whom would you need to tell? That's the other thing about boundaries. Creating them is wonderful, but if you don't communicate them, you can't really expect others to know your boundaries. So you have to not only be willing to create them, but be willing to communicate them. So a quick example from my own life. I would not do my workouts at home because I didn't want to bother anybody in the house who might be watching TV at the time I wanted to work out. So I would subjugate my own needs to please and keep the peace in the house, or in my mind, what I thought was keeping the peace, because I thought, of course, if I tell them, oh, I want to work out, oh, Mom, really? Do you have to do that now? Yet, all I really needed to do was to tell them that this is what I wanted, and guess what? They were all fine with it. I had a story playing in my head that was not true. And I was afraid to communicate what my needs were because of that story. So I let that story stop me. And the bottom line is, the minute I said it, was like, all you have to do is say so, Mom, we'll be fine, we'll go somewhere else. You can have the living room and do your workouts. I was like, geez, that easy? Really? It was that easy? Now, again, to be truthful, I still sometimes have to check myself with that, because I do still find that I subjugate myself so that I'm not bothering anybody else. Dear. So I share that because we all tend to make up these scenarios in our heads of the way that we think that things are going to go if we communicate what we need or what our boundaries are, and we think it's way worse than it actually ends up being. So back to the question, what would have to happen to allow you to let pleasure lead? So then the third thing, or fourth thing, I don't remember, what number am I on here? Yeah, that's the fourth thing. This is the final, okay. I'm really scattered, so I apologize. So I want to piggyback a little bit off of what Reverend Stephanie talked about last week, which is the idea that you have a unique gift or a unique skill set. So what is your dance to dance? So she asked us all to ruminate on what was ours to do, as Reverend Julie would also say. So what is your dance to dance? Are you dancing? If not, why not? So we can get caught up in the worry and the doubt of, is what I have to offer really valuable? Are people really going to want it? But the bottom line is, whether they want it or not, it is yours to express. And if you have this desire within you, these unique skill sets that can bring that desire to fruition, how can you not give yourselves permission to express it? It is a divinely inspired gift that you have been given. So why wouldn't you express it? Why would you let fear overcome something that could be your greatest joy? And I know that held me back for quite some time. And in a lot of ways can still hold me back. It's a constant questioning and willingness to look at what is it really that's holding you back? What is beneath that fear? And is it true? Always questioning, is this really true? Or is it what we believe to be true, but not necessarily what really is true? And I know I've used this quote before, and I've used it before, and I know Stephanie has used it, but here is what Martha Graham has to say about it. There is a vitality, a life force, a quickening that is translated through you into action. And because there is only one of you in all time, this expression is unique. And if you block it, it will never exist through any other medium and be lost. The world will not have it. It is not your business to determine how good it is, not how it compares with other expression. It is your business to keep it yours, clearly and directly, to keep the channel open. Let those words sink in and ask yourselves, Are you keeping your channel open? And then finally, I would like to conclude with the words of Reverend Michael Beckwith. I believe that you are great, that there is something magnificent about you. Regardless of what has happened to you in your life, regardless of how young or old you think you might be, the moment you begin to think properly, there's something within you. There's power within you that's greater than the world. It will begin to emerge. It will take over your life. It will feed you. It will clothe you. It will guide you, protect you, direct you, sustain your very existence if you let it. Now that is what I know for sure. Let's take that into meditation. So for today, our meditation is going to be a little different. We are going to have drumming and all kinds of wonderful healing sounds to guide us into meditation. You may move if you feel you would like to move. Give yourselves permission. If your body wants to get up and move, get up and move. Or if your body wants to sit in your seat and move, give yourself permission to move. This is a safe space to move. And if you're at home and you want to move, please do. Join in the energy that dance brings. Or you can just sit and visualize what living your dance would look like. So let the beats lead you. invite you now to take your right hand over your heart, your left hand on top. And just take a moment to breathe. Thank you. That was lovely. Stretch. Yay. That was awesome. And I saw you moving. Yes, thank you. Thank you for letting the music move you. Thank you. So now is the time in our service where we celebrate and express our deep appreciation for the generosity of this community. We really, truly are so very, very blessed that through all this time we have not only been able to continue, but we have prospered. And that is due to all of you and you out in the ethers as well. We thank you. And as you can see, there are many, many ways that you can give, and we are in deep appreciation for all of your gifts of your time, your talent, and your treasure. And we truly are divinely prospered and abundantly blessed. If you want to get up and dance, feel free to do so. Dance is part of sacred celebration, and that's what we're doing here today. We are celebrating.
Coming out.
feel the energy in here. This is what dance brings to spiritual practice. Woo! Is right. Huh?
That's right, we can feel it here.
Yeah, this is awesome. Okay, so now I guess let's stand and give our unity blessings. We love you. We bless you. We appreciate you. And we behold the Christ in each and every one of you. And now let's sing our peace song. That was awesome. I'm going to be flying all day from this. Seeing all of you dancers. You were dancing, by the way. Those who think they're not dancers, you're dancers. Just saying.
Let there be peace on earth, and let it begin with me. Let there be peace on earth, the peace that was meant to be. With God as Creator, united are we. Let us walk with each other in perfect harmony. Let peace begin with me. Let this be the moment now. With every step I take, let this be my joyous vow. To take each moment and live each moment in peace eternally. Let there be peace on earth, and let it begin with me. The light of God surrounds us. The love of God enfolds us. The power of God protects us. The presence of God watches over us. Wherever we are, God is. And wherever God is, all is well.
So go forth and let's dance. Oh, it's excuse me. Yes, it's Happy Birthday Sunday. Who has a November birthday? Oh, thank you. So let's sing Happy Birthday to our November birthdays.
Okay.
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, we love you. Happy birthday to you. And many more.
Yay! Happy birthday to our November celebrants, and go forth and let dance lead. Bye-bye, everybody. Have a great rest of